Hey guys, it's me again from All the King's Horses. Guys, I wanted to introduce you to my backyard. I call this the junkyard. Guys, I've got the projects here. I wanted to show you the projects that I'm messing with. Some of them I've started. Like I say, I've just started these videos. And I'm standing here beside the Buick, which is going to be my future son-in-law's car. We call this car the Beast. It's going to need some radiator work, stuff like that, little odds and ends. Going to need a new hinge. We broke it when we hauled it back here. But anyway, that's going to be a project down the road. Anyway, I wanted to show you over here. This is a 2002 Escort ZX2 that we took the motor and transmission out of it. We put in another Escort. I decided, since it was a car we couldn't get tags for or nothing like that because it was from out of state. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a hot rod out of it. Maybe a kind of a pro street drag car type thing. I'm going to put a V8 in it. It's going to be a big project. We have I've done some painting to it. We're going to paint it orange and black, and I'm going to call it Bullet. And I have, like I say, I've painted up everything orange on it. It's going to look pretty good. Probably going to put some roll bars in it, roll cage, fuel cell. Like I say, I'm going to put a V8 engine in it and make it rear drive. Hopefully we can do that. Got a Mustang front end that we're going to put underneath it. I'm going to show y'all how to take apart a Mustang front end. I was playing around with it and got the tie rod off of it, and the spring popped out on me. I was out of the way when it did it. This is another project here that I got with the front end of the car. 97 Mustang. I'm gonna make it into an entertainment center. I'm gonna get all the stuff, the interior to it, all the carpet and stuff, and finish it out. You can see that the guy that did it, he kind of hack jobbed it. I'm gonna smooth that all up and make that all real nice, where it'll put up right up against the wall. I'm gonna make the lights where they'll come on. With have the lights on, but like I say, I'm going to put an entertainment center in it, put a big screen TV in it, put some gaming system, the Xbox, PlayStation, stuff like that, and we're going to have the trunk open up, and the TV is going to pop down like that. It's going to be a pretty neat deal on it. There's the old bench seat we pulled out of the old Dodge. It's just laying around there. Anyway, here's the back end of an '89 Chevy. I'm going to make into a couch. I'm going to use the bench seat out of the back end of an extended cab. I'm going to put that in there and make that into a couch, like I say. I've got a show car, a 2002 or 2010. Well, actually, it's a 2005. I got mixed up there. PT Cruiser, and just wanted to show y'all this real quick. We got to swap this engine out. It's a little four-cylinder engine, good engine. We got that out the junkyard, which I will show a video going out there. I've got to get some parts out of there, major part, and I'm going to show a video out how to remove a steering column. I've got to get a steering column. There's the wheels to the Mustang. Front end. I got stuff buried everywhere. This is the engine I'm going to put in Bullet. I'm going to put this engine in Bullet, the V8 with the automatic transmission in it. I originally had this motor in old Blues over there, That motor came out of an 82 Chevy pickup. I know it's a Ford, but it's going to have a Chevy motor in, but like I say, it's going to be a drag car. Not say I'm going to do competition with it, but I'm going to build it looking like a drag car. And anyway, this truck here is my main toy that I'm playing with. Like I say, I had an 89 Chevy pickup that my neighbor had, and he passed away. We never could get a title for it, so I scrapped it out, and so we put this engine, TBI engine, in this truck here, and it fit in there pretty good. Like I said, we had that engine in there, and it fit too tight. I was going to have to change out the ignition system and everything on it, but this one had the different ignition system, and it fit right in there perfect. We're going to have to modify radiator and stuff like that for it, but I've been working on it. I don't know if you can see it really good, but I have repainted all the frame, and it's looking pretty good. We've got it looking up pretty good on it, and anyway, it's looking pretty good. And I've got to put a Chevy steering column in it out of an S10 to do all the wiring harness. Speaking of wiring harnesses, I had to put all this wiring harness out of that Chevy extended cab into my pickup in order to run the computer and all that good stuff there. I bought this step-side bed. It's going to look pretty good on it. Never seen a Isuzu with a step-side bed, but it's going to look pretty nice with it. And had to get new wiring for it. We got that out of that same wrecking yard that I used. A little 30-minute drive over there, and like I say, it's a pretty good wrecking yard. I've gotten quite a bit of parts from it. And anyway, I wanted to show y'all the Escort, another major project that we're working on. We picked up another Fender wheel Dodge. I've got neon parts. Anybody needs some neon parts? I've got neon for sale. Neon parts for sale. I've got a garage full, little shed full of neon parts that I stripped out of neon. We used to have a neon, and we had it as a show car, but it finally cratered on us. Well, it didn't actually crater on it. I just got rid of it because I was tired of it. Unfortunately, I know there's people out there that like the neons. I don't like the neons because they're considered a throwaway car. But anyway, that's what I feel about it, about neons. But anyway, this is the old frog, as we call it. And we took that engine out of the ZX2 and put it in there. And hopefully we'll get it going. We'll have a video on it. I've got to drop the engine back down in it, put the axles back in it. So we just put it in there to see if all the wiring works, and we're having to redo some of the wiring, but like I say, it's going to be a pretty good project on it. And I'll have a video on the cruiser. We'll take a picture of it when I get it all cleaned up and out from under the tarp, and when we get it ready to go to a show. But anyway, that's our projects. No camper shell back there. I got junk everywhere. But anyway, painted the gas lines. I was just goofing off, painted the gas lines today. Anyway, I've got some junkyard kitties out here. I call them junkyard kitties. I call this my junkyard, so I just named them that. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Kind of was a long video here. I know it's a little long, but anyway, we'll catch you next time. This has been All the King's Horses.